What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to Team of the Season. The moment a lot of gents have been waiting for. Some gents have been atting me in the group non-stop. Day 300 or 300,000 and what, waiting for tots to come through. You know who you are. We won't mention names. But the moment has come. Of course, I be one of your hosts at least, Mr. Big Dames. It's a pleasure to be here. And joined, of course, by my partner, my brr, the man with the curls for the girl. He doesn't only just have a spring in his step, but a spring in his hair. Brother Kieran, what's up, my G?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Listen, yeah, if people is telling me about claims, yeah, we don't claim. If we late, we late. If you late on your game night, nobody claims on you. And Isis here telling the mates a claim is only 16 minutes past. Exactly, bruh. Don't come clean here. We've been feeling fresh for the last stream, and of course, one of the greatest stream of all time, your thought stream, hosted by James and myself. Welcome to all the people. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. How's everyone's evening? How's everyone's weekend been? It's been long since we've seen each other. And of course, we need to bring them Adam Sandler glasses. So, you know, most. It's going to be a
I
big,
like
big
it,
one.
Kieran. We love it. We love it. We love it, brother. I see you rocking the Zazas there, bringing
Yes,
it,
yes.
bringing a new character for a special stream occasion. Look at that. Look at those glasses. Those are those glasses for us 90s babies that they used to when they used to take us to studios to take pictures. I had those glasses. Dustin had those glasses. Issy had those glasses. I'm talking about us all us old gents. We all had those glasses at one point in time. But yeah, man. Of course, we're enjoying the off season. Um,
Yes, yes,
the
yes.
getting friendlies has been very scarce in the group, so it's hard for gents to try out gents and this and that. It's been difficult, but I guess you have to wait for the next game. But without further ado, let's get into the sections. The moment, or at least some moments, that some gents have been waiting for. Of course, you got to start with the gents from old Gen Prem. Old
Old
Gen
Gen.
Prem. Give me a moment. It is just frozen here on my side.
Kieran out here racing on mature woman with those shades. uh, uh, mm, 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 mm. Dustin, how you doing? Ishi, how you doing? Mr. Snowman, how you doing, bro? Hope everyone is having a good day so far. How's work been? It's a Monday, and everyone's back to work. I've been at home, so unlucky for those that went to work. But how's everyone been? How's everyone doing?
How's everyone keeping actually? Mr. I see Dylan De La Cruz. I love that brass. I love that brass name. It rolls off the tongue. It's always
De La
sweet.
Cruz.
I said it reminds me of Caparinas. Reminds me of Caparinas and Pastada. It's amazing. It's amazing. Of course, now
Look
that the
at
technically, sorry, carry on, brother.
I say, look at Issy saving his leave for the early access week, bruh. Crazy. Man is working smart and not hard.
Yeah, the aim is not to sweat, brother. We know it come at a certain time period that
Mm.
you are off this world. The older you get, I guess you move like that, of course. But without further delay, get into the team of the season awards. Of course, we got to start with those brothers from conference. Take it away, brother.
So we see we got a bit of a switch up here. We're not starting. course, as you can see, uh, there is unfortunately no goalkeeper because conference you don't really play with a goalkeeper because it's conference. You know, nothing bad towards conference, nothing sour. It's just conference league, you know. But moving on into our defensive centre backs. Yay! Yay! We're moving into our defensive centre backs and we see Mr. Mahmoud Palmer coming in at LCB from Hogwarts FC. Then we have Cody Vivius and we have Cameron Radlin both coming in from PE Boys. And then our left mid is Ryan Sunday. Our two centre mids is Lafika Morolong and Odwa Miniela. And then our right mid is Shayin Jalao coming in from 4PF Mafia. Then our cam is of course Mr. Corbin Coltman, and then our two strikers is, just give me a second, I can't see the one. Our two strikers is Tato Jesus, I'm not gonna pronounce that surname, but Tato, and then we have Mr. Daryl Nakati, and Mr. Daryl over here is our player of the season as well. 25 appearances, 46 goals, 21 assists, an average rating of 9.1, and then 9 man of the matches. Right. I don't know what that 250 is for. But hey man, that 250 is something. Dames, I think we can't hear you. Dames, your mic.
Congratulations to the gents.
There we go.
And,
Congratulations to everyone who made team of the season for Super League Conference Season 29. And of course, we're moving on slowly but surely into the new season. But for now, this is your team of the season. So give them a round of applause, congratulate them when you see them in the groups, if you see them in person, and if you see it on their WhatsApp status, because they surely will post this, congratulate them, man. moving on.
Go ahead, brother production. Skip to the next.
Moving on swiftly. Going on to the Premiership. The Premiership, we have once again no goalkeeper. But you know, who needs a goalkeeper when you have a defense such as this three who has made team of the season? Our first centre back is Mr. Keegan Les coming in from Bruno Guimaraes. Our centre back or central centre back is Matthew Hopt from Pick and Play. My CB, my brother in arms, the one that scares me a lot when I'm catching on nonsense. But hey man, he's here, I'm not here, but at least he's here, you know. And then coming in from the champions, the reigning champions of Premiership, Chili Peppers, Mr. Ngozi Maema coming in from Chili Peppers. Well done, brother. And then my captain, my vice captain coming in at left mid, Mr. Amir Sali. Our two centre mids is Braden Cavender and Christopher Porto. And then our usual suspect at right mid, we have Mikhail Kanye. Congratulations, brother. Our cam is going to be Monterey Morgan, also coming in from Chili Peppers. And then our two strikers closing it off for team of the season, season 29 for Old Gen Premiership. We have Shaquille Jacobs, my lethal poacher, my lethal striker, always there when you need him. And then Chili Peppers number one striker this season and also player of the season for Old Gen Premiership. We have Ethan Perumal coming in with 53 goals in 34 appearances, 24 assists, an average rating of 8.8, and then 11 man of the matches. Congratulations to you for winning player of the season, and to all of the gens who has made team of the season, congratulations to you as well. You have made yourself proud, you have made your team proud, and you have made us proud for pushing it through this whole season and showing up and showing the gents that you are not just some ordinary player. Because once you go to New Gen, you're going to shock them, you know?
We just ordinary people. We don't know where you go. Oh, Jen or new Jen. All I'm saying is, Brother Keaton, there's only been a handful that made a good transition from old Gen to new Gen. A few that said that they were going to take some things by storm got caught in the storm, for lack of a better word. But they've been a few like
Exactly.
the Evil Laws Gens. They stood on business, finishing top four.
Exactly.
But I'll save that one for later on. But small daps to them. Brother production, if you will.
Moving
So
on.
we've upgraded now, gents. Before you continue, we've upgraded. We have a brother production. He's paid in stock, sweets, and hugs. But he runs
Yes,
he's
yes, yes,
basically
yes.
anyway. Take it away, brother Kim.
So before you guys come at me, unfortunately there is no team of the season for All Gen Championship because those guys still don't know how to put in stats after how many trial and error of us telling them on stream, do your stats properly. So if you don't do your stats properly, we don't have thoughts for you. So unlucky. Moving on to Super League One East, this is where there was competition. This is where the players were beefing. The team within the team camp was beefing, but yet people persevered. People made it out of season 29. Sane and humble. I'm surprised. Sane and humble, very sane and humble. Or must I say sane and humble? Anyways, moving in to team of the season 29 for Super League One East, we have Zayn Hoysen coming in at goalkeeper for Azuri. Our three centre backs, we have Tristan David, Ridwan Moodley, and Fahim Abu Bakr. Two Azuri players and one local boys player. Our midfield, of course, Mr. Juve Naidu coming in at LM,
Oh
always there.
no! Oh no! Groovy has a tots. Dusty. It's not make sure. It's not make sure.
We need to order that, right? We need to
Someone
order
needs
that.
to- Jokes, brother Groovy.
Congratulations, Mr. Groovy. You really deserve it. All the work you've put in, even though it's League One, but we don't judge, you know. And then man is order forming in League One. Moving on to our two midfielders. We have Byron Moodley and Alcino Klaassen. And then our right mid is Rizal Abrams. And then our attacking midfielder is Mr. Ryan Daniels, the only unwanted player in this team of the season. So he has been giving those assists. He's been making sure his strikers score and all of those. And his efforts has paid off. It has won him a team of the season badge. So now he can go brag to everyone in his team and say, but even though I didn't make team of the week a lot, I got team of the season. You know what I mean? Anyways, moving on to our two strikers, we have, of course, Mr. Cameron Peterson coming from Azuri, and then Super League One is Pots player and team of the season player, Mr. Connor Liberty, coming in from local boys. 28 appearances, 67 goals, 13 assists, and a 9.1 rating with 12 man of the matches. Now, before we move on production, I just want to say something. This guy is someone you need to look out for. This guy is going to make a big move. If his heart is not placed by local boys, he's going to make a big move for next season. All those big teams, if you haven't watched him, go watch him. He's a good player. He knows how to score. He knows when to pass. Unlike certain people, he has everything you want in a striker. So if you're missing a striker, this is the guy you need. Because imagine getting 67 goals and you only play 28 games. I know it's a game, but still,
Sheesh.
but still, you know.
Sheesh.
So congratulations to Mr. Connor Liberty for getting that pots truly deserved. A
Yeah,
very
congrats, Brother Kona. Well done,
a
man.
very
I know.
underrated player in my
Yeah,
opinion. But then
I
she
mean,
went
I at least had the pleasure of having him play with, playing the same team as me, even alongside me when I had the ASA as well. And even just last week,
right.
he was also one of them ones asking me when TOTS is, so he could take the screenshot. Connor, I expected to be on your status.
Uh, uh,
I'll be watching. You can say, Mama, Mama, I
I've
made
made it.
it. But
Yeah.
congratulations. Well done. Congratulations to all of the gents for Super League One East. Brother Production, if you will, please. There we go.
Mr. Production, thank you very much for that. We move on to
Coming
Super
catch.
League One West. And of course, this is also where there's been a lot of banter, a lot of beef. There was two play. I can't say two teams. I'm gonna say a two-sided rivalry between two strikers that is not even on team of the season. But hey, man, we here now,
Hectic.
and we talk about those who is here. So moving on to our three center backs, we have Sifiso Saleni coming in from Iskatulo Sikamadam. Then we have Kevin Pasjar and Mr. Nelson Ingwenya. Our three centre backs, one coming in from La Furia and two from Iskatulo. And then our midfield is dominated once again by Iskatulo and La Furia. At left mid, we have Mr. Mahir Jacobs. Our two centre mids is Panele Matenzwa and Tebogo Papela. And then our right mid is Mr. Ndabo Mokobu. I said your surname right. If you come for me about your surname, in my head I said it right. And then, of course, our cam coming in from No Chill Boys is Mr. Sabir Zayed. A wonderful player. I've watched him a few times. A very good attacking midfielder. He's proved himself over and over and over again. So a very complete central attacking midfielder in my opinion. Maybe not complete enough to compete with the top ones, but if he plays in your team, he fits in your team, right? And then our two strikers, of course, we don't see Tapelo, we don't see Imtiaz, but we do see Mr. Suaib Peters coming in from La Furia, getting his team of the season in season 29. And then Mr. Darren Adams, we said look out for this guy. He's going to do something this season, and he has done something this season. He's got team of the season and he's got player of the season, coming in with 34 appearances and 69 goals, 31 assists. So this man is a cam and a striker. Oh, what am I blind? Do I need to make this up? The man is just bagging goals and assists like it's nothing. And then 8.5 average rating, and then 11 man of the matches. So this guy is another striker that you guys need to look out for in future, especially seeing that all these teams are moving to championship very soon. Those of you that stayed behind in championships that didn't progress to Prem, look out for these teams, look out for these players. They going to cause a nightmare next season, especially with all the new mechanics coming out. I'm sure you guys know. Keepers, defenders, good luck. Good luck with this. But
It's gonna be a tough.
it's going to be a tough one. I promise you.
We're gonna see who's gonna get exposed as well, because there's no longer time finishing. So we'll see if those shots will slap as they used to slap. I guess
We will
we'll
see.
find out. But a lot
We
of the
will.
gents time finish anyway and just hit normal. I know some gents were hitting the red robots, mind the pun. So they decided to turn that off. But I guess we'll see. Again, as Brother Kieran said, congratulations to Darren Adams. I think he's made every single team of the week from one until the end, and it's
Yes,
rightfully
he
so.
did.
He deserves to be the pots for League One West. So congratulations, gents. Well done. It's been clutch. So anyway, after we finish with that graphic. After we finish with the League Ones, we're just gonna go into some things real quick. So we're gonna go through a recap of your league winners and your cup winners. Let's give them their daps. Let's give them their dues. Let's give them their flowers, so to speak. Some of us went with no trophies or went trophyless. The only trophy is that we appreciate you, I guess. Or that you that you got a tap on the back. Good season, gents. Well done. So, Super League Conference champions, 4PF Mafia. Congratulations, gents, and well done. Them being the champions of the conference in championship. Is this all, Jim? Championship,
Yes.
Mash and Gravy Football. Congratulations, gents, and well done. That's All Gen Championship. All Gen Premiership, we have Chili Peppers, them being your champions for the Premier League, Premiership, All Gen Super League 1 West. We have the Mighty Blue Lock. Will they be here? Will they be not? Will they be here for next season or will they not? We don't know, but they've won that League One West, despite a lot of chatter in the background. Moving on, Super League One East champions, we have AZ Malukas. Congratulations, gents, and well done. Moving on to your Super League Championship winners in Apex 11. What a season they've had as well. Congratulations to those gents. And your champions for the Super League Premiership, the mighty Zamalek. Congratulations, gents. I know a lot of them are in the chat here. Congratulations, gents, and well done to you guys. Everyone that put in that work, man. It was a long season, whether it was easy for you or whether it was hard, regardless, you winning that division is something big. That means you have a strong group of gents and you gents know how to act together. Some of us want nice things like that. But, I guess we'll see. But yeah, man. As we said, we have a special guest joining us.
Just not yet. We need to.
Yeah.
Just not yet. Not yet. That special guest need to.
He needs to chill.
Okay, wait. Production is telling me otherwise. Production is saying we should go ahead with our guest. So, without further ado, James, you might introduce our guest.
All right, the brothers from Apex 11, the Mighty Cup, that's stood behind that championship winning team. Whether I don't know if he just has good players or if he's a tactician in the background, but a solid guy. I know I kind of know him very well. I well, not know him because I don't know his location until he sends it to me. But we've had a few chances to speak. Brother Josh, how you doing, Maji?
What's good?
Welcome.
And United fan. I knew I liked you from the start. I knew I liked you from the start. I like that energy, bro. Let's get into this TOTS quick, and then we'll ask you a few questions about your season and how everything went from your point of view. So let's get into this championship. Just feel free to intervene here and there if there's a few shots you want to take or a few things you want to talk about as we go through this names. Feel free. Anyway, at goalkeeper. On 11 gents, we have Mr. Odwa Malane or Malane. I don't know which one it is, so I always pronounce both, just in case. And from 11 gents at LC, I think that's LCB, is Patudi Maponya.
Yep.
I think that's But congratulations, my G. At Central CB from Meta Zero, we have Kimotio Sale. And at RCB, we have Mr. Robert Liversage. He sent me a voice note when we are doing one of the Team of the Weeks. And he said to me I was correct the first time. He's Liversage because my brother is English. So thank you for that, Maggie. He, of course, being the captain of 11 Gems there. Moving up the field at RM from Apex 11, we have Mr. Noor Ahmud. I know he's a consistent name in Team of the Week as well, so rightfully so. He's done that. In the midfield at RCM, we have JC Van de Bale. At RCM, we have Delano Francesca. And at LM, we have from Meta Zero as well in Nabil Mohammed. Congratulations, gents. Well done. Moving up the field, 11 gents. Shocking, actually. I'm actually shocked that he's a seasoned player. He's been here for a while. So good job to him. A solid guy as well. Even though I may give him shit now and then because he has a big mouth, but he's actually a very nice guy and a solid player as well. Mr. Ethan Bromfield, congratulations. He, of course, also being the VC of 11 Gents, both captains of 11 Gents making TOTS. Congratulations, gents, and well done. And then our strikers from Josh's team, both being from Apex 11. Of course, they were putting in that work because of their champions and both their strikers being in TOTS and frequent showings in Team of the Week. At RS, we have Sisa. Is it a click in his surname, Josh? Or is it cut?
I couldn't tell you that, brother. I don't know.
Know the people in your circle, Josh. You gotta know.
I know them. I know they're good. That's all that matters.
That's all you need to know, Mos.
That's all I need to know. They're killers.
Nice, man. And at LS, we have Mr. Callum Supreme, who's lying about his surname, but since he's the pots for this season 29, we look past it. Congratulations, Maji. Of course, your pots being Callum Supreme has 26 appearances, 57 goals, 14 assists, 9.1 average, and 15 man of the matches there. His player rating average being 262. So congratulations, brother, and well done. Congratulations actually to everyone that made TOTS for the SL Championship. With that being said, brother Josh, let's get into it. How was the season for you guys from your perspective? Was it hard? Was it simple?
From my perspective, I wouldn't say it was hard. It was pretty much a dog walk, from my opinion. It was a tough start. We struggled in the beginning with a whole bunch of new players, and but once we weathered the storm early, we managed to walk the league quite easily.
Yeah, well done. You guys had a remarkable season as well. A lot of good teams there, of course, but I guess you guys coming out at the top of that. And as you were saying, you have killers in the front. Speak about these two to us, man.
Going forward,
being in TOTS.
They're tough to stop. These guys, they're very good players. We all know this team. We host a lot of prem level players. So happy to get the dubs and get on to the new Premiership.
Yeah, man. I mean, you guys won the league and you won cup as well. So definitely, you guys have been putting in that work.
Next season we're gonna be fighting for that top 4.
Is it? So is this your prediction? I was about to get into that.
What is my prediction? I back us.
You say top 4.
Back 4.
I'm backing us for top 4 next season. Yeah.
Any interesting teams there that you're worried about?
We're not really worried about anyone. We just need to get in the right signings and just touch up on a few things. But other than that, I think we definitely have the ability to do it.
Okay, so talking about next season, is there any new additions to your team that you might add? Any new players? any known players that you might bring into the team for season 30?
That's all going to be kept under the wraps. We will be working on it in the background.
Not
But
even a sneak peek, a slip, nothing.
no, there's no leaking. There's no leaking sources here, but
Okay,
Anything that's made in the streets stays in the streets. You say.
hopefully we can attract some big names and improve the team where we need to, and then we'll compete at the highest level.
okay.
I mean,
Surely you can tell us. Surely you can tell us about any outgoings, players that might leave,
Uh,
players that you going to get out, and so forth.
Honestly speaking, I don't think anyone wants to leave. We'll have to see, but the vibes and the chemistry in the dressing room is quite top. So we'll have to see.
So you're telling me you're gonna keep tight onto your players that is very vital in your team at the moment, such as Noor, Callum, and Sisa.
Yeah, those are my boys. We're gonna hang on to them. We're gonna see what we have to do with them. But yeah, I'm sure we can only improve from here. I don't
Nice,
think
nice.
we have anyone that wants to leave this team. We're a big project. Everyone we want to attract the biggest names now. That's what the next goal is.
yeah, no, 100%, and I guess that makes sense. I see a lot. Some of the guys in the chat are saying this sounds very familiar to them. When someone comes in and says top four is ours, and then and then it doesn't always come to fruition. What message do you have for them?
For who the guys that are doubting us?
Yes, the guys that
Yep.
are Dutch, because
Uh,
they've said they've heard this song before.
any team that's ever doubted us has always been silenced, my boy. We always pin messages, and they come out at the end of the season, and people are quiet. We the giant
Okay.
slayers.
So, what do you think your biggest challenge would be next season in terms of teams, or so on, etc., etc.?
I just think like getting consistency straight from the start and like not folding under the pressure of the Premier League. And then other than that, I think we can do it. We've already shown that we could beat top teams, beat Traumatic in some friendlies. We came very close to beating Cyber in the Champions League. They got very lucky
Damn.
against us. So yeah.
Achis and Josh coming through with lucky things, bro. Coming through
Nah,
with
they got
lucky
lucky.
things.
Even they know they got lucky. But we won't speak about luck. Go on.
I hear you, man. But speaking of the Prem, who do you rate as your competition? Say, since you say you're competing for top four, this is a question I have to ask. So who
I
would
would
you say
say I'd say
are your
our targets would be teams to beat teams like Cyber, Troll, Evo, teams we quite very familiar with. You know what I mean?
No
so
Samalek, no
everyone else is
Walrus, no
Those are the
mentions there.
those are the teams we'll be looking at hunting down, and then after that we'll have to talk about Paulers and Zamalek. That's
Okay, okay, okay.
caliber
I
above.
get you.
Hard to speak on
that's
them. They just different gravy.
Okay,
that's
I
true.
get you.
Everyone else in the Prem is just fodder. You say.
Yeah, no, let's not say fodder, but teams we know as a team we can beat. All of us believe that.
Okay,
Yeah.
one last question from my side. Besides Callum, who do you think performed really well this season in Apex 11?
Well, honestly speaking, our backline, once we got things right, we were very good. We were very good at playing out from the back and controlling the tempo of games when we needed to, and also just like stepping up at the right time. So yeah, like if you want me to give out names, I'd have to say Noor was very important to us. Was a very good signing. At Cam, he performed very well, and Dylan, the two guys we got off Santos. So like it was other than that, I'm not going to really mention everyone. Cisa, Callum killed it, and then yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
surprised. I'm surprised
100%.
I got curved on the team of the season. Pretty disappointed in that.
100%.
No, I'm
Again,
joking.
brother, congratulations to you and the gents on a stellar season. Of course, being your division champions and winning the cup as well. Um, There's no doubt that you guys are a good group of players and a good team put together. Not sure if it's just, like I said, I'm not sure if you just have good players or if you're a good captain or if it's both. But either way, it showed in your results, and congratulations, man. Whatever you're talking about now, it's good to go in with confidence. I guess you'll see when you get there as well. And you could have a season like Evo did. Evo said they make top four, and they did. So anyone can
100%.
do it. Yeah,
We have
anyone
lots of
that's solid will do it.
we have lots of Prem level quality players on our team that have experience playing there already. So it's not going to
Mm,
be like a new thing for a lot of us. So I don't think it should
mm.
be out of question for us to be a top four team straight away.
100%. You heard it here first. What I appreciate, what I always say, for those of you who have known me for a while, you can always respect when someone says something with their chest. Evo said it with their chest, and we stuck by it. Josh is coming here and saying it with his whole chest, where you can see his face. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Brother Josh,
Yes.
we thank you so much for your time. Again, congratulations to you and the gents. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for always supporting. I do see you gents in the team of the week streams as well. And thank you for making time for us, man. We hope to
Uh,
see you fighting for the top four next season. There's no doubt that you have a brilliant team there as well.
Thanks for
So
hosting us,
thank you,
Reggie.
Magic.
Doing the most, brother. You guys do the most for us. So shout out to you
See
guys.
you, Josh.
Thank you, my brother. Keep on. Just yeah.
Alright.
You gotta respect the brother, man.
Of course, I see a lot of people saying, yeah, the hate watch on Apex 11 is going to be amazing. Man, unlock hate watch plus plus. All the people here talking about hate watch. Guys, you are not Josh. First and foremost, you are not Josh. He came onto this podcast and he said things with his chest.
Whole
Keanu said things
chest.
with his chest in the groups, but he stuck by
Yes.
it, which we respect.
Mhm.
Josh came onto the podcast and he's talking with his chest. So next season, you guys may hate watch, but teams such as Evil Lords and all those other not Cyber or Samalek teams, watch out for Apex 11. They're coming through and they're coming through hot. But
They're coming through
anyways,
to throw hands.
exactly.
Hands. Direct hands, man. I respect brother Josh, one, because he wore a Man United t-shirt, and number two, he came through here and he said it with all the bass in his voice. Extra bass,
Okay.
so much he sounded like Louis Armstrong. You young gents don't know who Louis Armstrong is. Just go Google that in your time. Anyway,
Mm.
moving on to our next segment. So we're gonna go through the graphics, at least, of what we have in store for season 30. Uh, we're gonna go through those timelines, those dates, and show you what's chopping there. Brother Production came in clutch. Look at that, Kieran. He already had it ready for us. Brother Production, Danko, Brother Production. Yes, so this is our EAFC 26 timeline. So 18th of September, registration for SAPL early access draft opens. So the draft that we have going in the background. There'll be a lot of drafts for ranking up, as we always do, and we'll be cooking in the back. I'm not going to say the name of the drafts because apparently it's a secret. It's a secret club for now. But I guess we'll see um, what happens there. Uh, for the 19th of September. So that's EAFC 26 official early access date. So for those of us who parted with 1.7 and it made your knees weak, I guess that's for us. It really hurt pre-ordering that. A lot of you know what I'm talking about. That was very painful. The 26th, of course, of September being EAFC, being FC 26's official release date for everyone. 1st of October, we have league registrations for the current SAPL teams that closes. So 1st of October, just make sure that you take note of that. League registration for all current SAPL teams closes Don't come here crying, oh no, I didn't know, I didn't see the group. Ah, bruh, give us a chance. We just want to play SAPL. No, Chief. You see, as this is in the podcast, these graphics will be shared. If you see it or you don't see it, unlucky. It's all up.
Unlucky.
It's all in your hands.
And just to
We've seen you bras do that. Make you
yes, exactly. And just to reiterate, the fee is no longer 50 rand. It has been moved up, pushed up by another 50 rand. So registration fee is going to be, and moving forward, 100 rand. This is of course to better production, to better the podcast, to better the league, for everyone to enjoy a bit more. So if you have not known, if you haven't seen the graphics that has been posted on the announcement group, the fee has also risen by 50 rand. So please tell your captains, please tell whoever is paying the registration fee, they mustn't send 50 rand because you're not gonna get accepted. You're gonna pay 50 rand, then you're gonna come cry. I paid registration. Why is my team not in? Read, it is now 100 rand. Okay? Danko.
yeah, for those of you who we're not pocketing it, no one's buying nice things for themselves. I'm not trying to buy new Jordans. It really is for all these nice things that you guys have on the site. The AI that you see generating these nice things. I've seen some of you screenshot that and send it in the groups. It's for SAPL TV as well. All of these things, have a fee to it, and all of that
James, look at all
covers.
his haters in the storm.
Yeah,
Look at
they
all his
say I'm
haters.
definitely buying vapes with the money.
Listen, yeah. Enzo says 100 rand. Yo, these gents are scamming. Josh says it's a robbery. Katie says, well, there goes my bread money. Crazy. Smurf
Hectic.
is saying, yeah,
Gents, yeah.
Smurf is saying the inflation is crazy. And Naim is saying out here, it's basically Bitcoin in 2013.
Yes,
Crazy.
gents. That's how it be. This is Cyril's economy, chief. You know how it be. If everything else raises, we have to we have to rise to the occasion as well. The admins can't be doing things out of the kindness of their hearts anymore. If you want all of these things to be running as smoothly as you want it, you want the interface to be reacting to you. All of these things in the background is all to make sure that we keep the SAPL running clean. And just so you know, none of this money goes to any of the admins. The admins, all admins in the team, literally do this out of the kindness of their heart, their own time. They, all of these things are all done by them. Their all time, their own time, their own effort, all of that. Nothing is paid. No one sends me one of your 100 rands to go buy a pint coke for lunch. No, just for my trouble. Just for coming here to stream. No one gives me and Kieran a pint of coke with the
Ah,
hundred
yeah, yeah.
rand that you're going to pay. But it doesn't go to any admins. But congratulations. Why am I saying congratulations? Forgive me. My congratulations on inflation. Anyway, moving on to the next date, 2nd of October, registration for SAPL early access draft closes. So 2nd of October, registration for SAPL early access draft closes. Mr. Production, on to the next, on to the next. Of course, okay. So 4th of October, SAPL early access draft stream. So there will be some nice things there for you all to see. 6th of October, SAPL early access draft starts. So officially, that's when that draft starts. I'm not sure if they're going to do the little the price thing on players, where you do the fantasy league thing like they did. I think it was last season when we were doing the grind. I'm not sure, but the
Yeah.
guys will let you know. It was kind of fun. Captains would basically have to choose their players according to how you would pick your fantasy league teams, with
Mm.
that little amount there. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, 10th of October, registration for new teams closes. 12th of October, SAPL Early Access Draft closes, and on the 13th of October, transfer window closes and registration payment deadline. So I'm going to repeat this, and I cannot stress this enough. 13th of October, registration payment deadline. That's where you have to pay your clipper. That's where you have to pay your 100 rand. That's where you have to pay your $100. It has to happen then. So take note of that. Brother production, let's get the move. Ah man, it's so nice to have someone just skip it for me. Kiran, oh my days. This is I didn't need to click, I just needed it's like a when just get the new lights. Rich people when they
Yes,
have
yes,
those
yes.
lights where they clap on and off. Feels like that, bro. Man, brother production came in clutch. I appreciate you, brother production. So 20th of October, SAPL season 30 starts. And then the 7th and then to the 9th of November will be the mid-season transfer window. 1st of December, SAPL season 30 ends, so you can get your owns can start Decembering very, very early. Owns can start drinking then. I know some of you will still want to be playing clubs because you don't like to touch grass. I don't know what's wrong with you, but December is for alcohol, guys. December is for alcohol. I see the guys in the chat going on about brother gents. I'm a nice guy. I may be able to cut all the supply to your brain with one chokehold, but I'm a nice guy. Just because I can do it doesn't mean I should be disrespectful. So I call gents
Yeah.
brother, sister. It's a respecting. I like to keep respect. I'm just a nice guy once you get to know me. I promise. Moving on to the 10th of December, that being your TOTS stream. So the stream that we are having now for season 30 will be on the 10th of December and the 11th of December. Festive break. December has started. Cue TKC song. Hello, December. Wangrata. You see, we there when that comes.
I'm already there. I'm already there.
Oh, brother, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. uh, but yeah, I think that's the last timeline graphic. Am I correct, brother production? I think that was it
You
there.
are
Oh,
correct. And
it's I am correct.
yes, you are
Uh,
correct. And the next segment is going to be your very own community thoughts. That's the first time, if I'm correct, that we're going to do community thoughts. But this time, me and James is going to be sitting back. We will not be speaking a single word. We will not be talking about community thoughts. There's going to be audio playing in the background as we scroll through your community thoughts given to you by specific players that we have messaged, asking them to give their biased opinion on who they thought should have won touch. And I've seen it, and there's a lot of bias in some players. Not gonna mention. There's only one player, but I'm not gonna mention him. If when you see it, you will know. Like like we saw it and we knew this is completely biased. When you see it, you will know that it is biased. But anyways, production, whenever you are
wow,
ready.
Kieran. Well, Kieran. So before I get into that, so for those of you who won't, yeah, the order is as such. We will have Lake, we will have Josh, that's GoPro. We have Keanu from Evil Loads. We have Tweaky. We have Justy. I don't even need to explain that to you. And we have Mr. Christos from the Mighty Zamalek there. So Kieran, and as Kieran said, he and I are going to fade into the background as you're going to watch this graphic, these graphics, and the person who picked that community thoughts will speak you through why he picked these players, etc., etc. So let's get into that.
Continue.
What's up this late? Uh, this is my team of the season. Goalkeepers. Obviously, I scored against every goalkeeper. So, except one, and that's Ash. So, Ash is my goalkeeper. 3 CVs, I'm going to go Tweaky, just the best CV in the league. I'm going to go Ompa, that's my boy, you know. And I'm going to go P-Man Fortune, unpressable, amazing CV, deserves a better club. My 2 DMs, it's a tricky one, but I'm going to go, I'll go Super Smurf, and I'm going to go Kino. Those guys are suspicious, but you know, they're my guys. Wingers, I'm going to go the best wingers in the league. I'm going to go Mayhem and Steph. Cam, I'm going to go Sella. That's my guy. Even though Craig is my guy as well. In fact, put both of them there. Those my guys. And in striker, my 2 strikers, I'm going to go Justinho and JB.
Yo, gents, this is Josh Gopal, and this is my community team of the season. I think it's been a season of many great moments, lots of great players. Quite difficult to actually put them in just a team of 11, but I'll try my best. Starting at the back, we all know how important it is to have a good goalkeeper. Luckily for SAPL, we're blessed with quite a few of them, but the keeper that I went for was Ash, simply because once again he showed why he's the best in Sapple. Always reliable, always consistent. You can look at Summer's results going unbeaten in the league, always present in big games as well. I think Ash for some time now has been the guy to beat in terms of the best goalkeeper in the league, and I think this season once again he proved why he's the best. Next we go with the back line, so back 3, starting with the most common one, probably Christos. I think for me it's standard procedure for him at this point. A hallmark of being at Zama is being consistent, and there's no other word I can describe Christos as other than consistent. He's always reliable, great with the ball at his feet, always helps things move, reads the game extremely well. So I chose Christos as my first CB. Next player, probably one that not a lot of you guys know, but certainly one player that I believe is one of the most improved players, and probably one of the reasons Cyber actually had as good a season as they did. Obviously, I know there were some stats missed and stuff like that, and it makes me just wonder if those stats were inputted, if there would have been a conversation in terms of team of the season. But I mean, the stats don't lie. Second highest goal contributions in the league. Definitely a player I think that went under the radar and definitely played a significant role in Cyber doing as well as it did. Obviously, the last one, pretty self-explanatory, Tweaky. Don't need to say much about this guy. Basically always wins the ball back. Is he hacking? Who knows? But yeah, man, I have nothing but good things to say about this guy, man. Definitely the standard for the league at the moment as the best centre-back. Another season proving himself, most contributions as well, which means it's dangerous on both ends. Just a joy to watch, man, and he's really brought some energy back into this league, and definitely, again, setting the standard for people around him. Next, so for wingers, a pretty simple choice at RM. Again, Steph, best in the league. Not too much to say about this guy, really. Simply the best. Always involved in big games, big moments, goals, assists. Not just that, defensive work rate, high energy. Always seems to make the correct decision. That's one thing I can say about this guy. And once again, doing the business, man. On the left mid, so this guy, I would probably say the most improved player that I've seen this season. Again, another player that I believe without him and without his performances, Cyber probably don't do as well as it did. Lots of big moments in the league, lots of game winners, great leader as well as extremely high energy, great to be around as well. Aki's, I've definitely chosen that guy as my team of the season. Obviously, Mayhem had a really great season on his end as well, but it's more of a standard thing for Mayhem to be playing at a high level. But what I can say from Akmal from the previous season to this season, definitely improved. DMs. So first, I went with KD. Despite the trolls and all of that, this guy basically set up house in Team of the Week, and his performances didn't go unnoticed for sure. Despite issues at Trill and stuff like that, the team still managed to function, still managed to play well, and I assume that he had a massive role in how they managed to get those results. And then next to him, I had Anza. I mean, man still has it, eh? Undeniably the best ball winner in the league. That's all I can say. He mops up danger, he eats it up. That's his bread and butter for him. So, Anza, congrats, man. Next player is Craig. Without a doubt, best playmaker in the league. It's actually audacious, some of the passes he makes, and no one can really stop them because it feels like only he can see them at times. Most contributions in the league at Cam speaks for itself. He's been at the top of the game for some seasons now, so without a doubt, Craig, best Cam in the league at the moment, Next is our strikers. So we'll just get it over and done with Justy, best striker in the league. Despite his position change, Justy remains, I guess. Big goal in the final of the Champions League and stuff. Always proving why he is the best, I guess. But it's just standard business for him. Great guy on and off the pitch, humble, always wanting his team to be the best version of themselves, and that's one thing I can say about Justin. And lastly, Lake, definitely. So I've had the honor of playing with the best strikers in Zapple over the years, and Lake has definitely cemented himself as one of those. Even before playing at Zama, it was already really impressive, the form that he was in, the type of player that he was. And this season was just him leveling up, and definitely deserved for what Zama achieved. Definitely played a massive role in what Zama achieved. Probably would have been a lot more difficult for them to do that without this guy there. So Lake is the final player in my team of the season.
Yo, what's good? It's Keanu from Evil Roads. This is my team of the season. So first, I'll probably start off with Lamar House from Evil Roads. What a player. For me, as a top-class keeper. And now, with my three centre-backs, I would probably have to go with Liam Gunner, also from Evil Lords, top class. He's a solid LCB. A CCB, I would have to go with my main man, Kratos. I think, for me, that's someone who can boss the defensive line really good. And for RCB, if we're just going purely off, it has to be Tweaky. I think Tweaky from Borders was just absolutely insane. Now, coming into the midfield, of course, myself, LDM, and RDM, I would have to say, I'd probably go with I can come back to RDM, but we're going to go with Alan. Alan is going to be Ethan King from Evil Lords. He's been top class. I think, if you really focus and gives it his all, he'll probably have a solid season. Cam, I don't think there's anybody else other than BB Seller. And my two strikers, it's gonna have to be a Lake from Zama, because that's my player of the season. It has to be Lake, and alongside Ethan Marriott from Evil Lords. I think the boy's phenomenal. Just give him a chance. And then as my RM, Probably Steph. He's also going quite crazy. Now coming back to DM, it's probably gonna be probably KD from Showmatic. I think he's had a good season. But that's my team this season.
Christos! Welcome, Christos.
How's it, gents? Tricky from Ballers. I'm going to be giving my TOTS team. I think I'll start with keeper. I think Ash, self-explanatory. I think he's super at the back. 1 or 2 1v1 saves against us in particular every time we play, guaranteed. So very good player. I think Rob, super keeper, especially towards the second half of the season. That guy was crazy. I think in like a finals format and you go to extra to penalty shootouts, I think you win automatically if you have Rob. Super player. At the back, I'm gonna have Toss, Christos. I'm going to have me, Tricky. I'm going to have Jay. Honorable mentions, I'm going to include Ashik. I'm going to include Benny. I'm going to include
honorable mentions. It's crazy.
In the midfield, I'm going to include.
Show that your mic, Toss.
I'm going to have Andy.
Show that your mic.
I think one of the most underrated DM duos in the SAPL. I think off the ball, they're the best in the SAPL. If there's anything to win in the midfield, it'll be them winning it. Crazy. Honorable mention, Keno Smith. I think your backline is only as good as your midfield allows them to be.
So the only one that did honorable
Zama had the best defensive record. I think you have to make mention of their midfield. Another honorable mention is Josh and Kian.
More honorable mentions.
From
Yes.
TMT.
How much honorable mentions these days?
I think he's from TMT.
Honorable speaker.
And then RM, I'm going to have Steph, and I'm going to have Steph, and I'm going to have
Honorable
Mia.
speaker is crazy.
Honorable mentions.
Your weekend is honorable
I'm
mentions.
going to have Aki.
Yes, it's
And I'm going to have Jordan from Cyber.
Those your mic is crazy.
Cam, I'm going to have Ziad, the craziest Cam. You'll see around. I think his playmaking is the best. I think he's the best.
100%.
Not this season. I think in general, I think his playmaking is the best. I think, and you see it better when you're in the team and you see this guy doing these things. A ridiculous player. Honorable mention, of course, Marcel.
No honorable mentions.
Numbers,
Yes,
numbers, I think.
God is giving us an NBA draft.
ST, I think obviously Justy. That's an obvious one.
And of course, Justin is going to be the denominator in everyone's TOTS team.
I think
It's
JP edges
Justin
it just
and
because
Ash.
against us
If
in
you don't
the
have them
tightest of
in
games, he
your
always just
TOTS
manages
team,
to get
there's something wrong with
out
you.
of the game.
And yes,
I think
Kiana, I'm talking
he'll
about
get the
you
scrappiest goal.
because your team of the
you'll get
season was
something,
completely
a
biased.
nightmare.
Yes,
Just
just
get
Evo
some
loads.
funny tackle back and you'll score.
Crazy.
Something strange always happens with him. I mean, you watched in the final. He was at the end of a mistake every time. That's just how it works. So I think him. AD. I think AD has that same quality that he. So
Yeah,
the
this guy
honorable
needed
mention.
another place
It's going to be
for
late.
honorable
It's going
mentions.
to be AD. I think AD has that same quality that in the tightest of games, he'll always find himself at the end of either a silly mistake. He'll be punishing a silly mistake. He'll be, at the end of a funny goal, a scrappy goal or something. So very, very, very good. ST. I think you can include Yash. I think Yash super. ST.
Yeah, I know. Hey, brother Tuki
I
came.
think if there's an attack up front, Yash is
Tuki is helping as
involved
much as
somehow,
Josh
whether it's
helped.
third man run,
Yes.
whether he's making a dummy run, whether it's him running in behind. So he's very good there. I think he had third top goal scorer in the league, maybe. I think might be mistaken. So Yash, and I think Thiago. I think those are very, very good players. Okay, short chance, that was me. for the TOTS team. So,
I swear that guy's voice makes a man. It's gonna make a man go sleep, yo.
Good evening, gents. I hope everyone's keeping well. Time to pick the team of the season. Very difficult to give recognition to everyone who deserves it in the space of 1 or 2 minutes, but I'll do my best. Goalkeeper, no surprise here. Ash, I think he's been a solid keeper for many seasons now, and yet again has been the best of the bunch. We all saw how well he performed in the final, and I can promise you that he performed even better in the league game between Ballers and Zama, which is hard to believe, but it's true. So Ash,
legendary.
I'd assume we'll be using the 3-5-2,
There's
seeing
no
it's the
man
most
himself.
commonly used formation in the community. So back three, Tweaky, incredible defender, great on the mic, very vocal before, after, and during the games, and on the pitch he backs it up. I think he got something like 6 goals and 6 assists from centre back, which is incredible. And we all know how good he is defensively. So number 1, Tweaky. Alongside him, we'll have Toss. He's becoming a bit of a ever-present in these selections at the end of the season, and fully deserved in the heart of the Zamalek defense.
Moving quick, bro.
Just a constant performer. Third choice is very difficult. I wanted to give it to Jay, but unfortunately he switched positions a few times this season. He played cam, out wide, etc. So I think overall, for longevity, Benny deserves to be team of the season yet again. Left mid, right mid, again, usual suspects being mentioned here. Steph, best performer out wide on the right this season, in my opinion. Left is a bit more of a debate between Mayhem and Achis. Mayhem, usual great season. He did switch from right to left, so it's a bit of an adjustment for him, but still came through with great numbers. And I think he just about edges it. But Achis, fantastic season from him. And
James, I think he's back.
of all the wide players going around, I think he's most likely to break into the team this season.
There we
in the
go.
near future.
Crystal's in the building, guys.
Midfielders, I think this is the most difficult of all. I wanted to give
Back
Smurf
to the starts.
a mention after the great season with Zama, but very frequently when we played against Zama, he was unfortunately unavailable, and they were using some of the squad to fill in his role. So I think CDMs I'll give to Kino from Zamalek, as well as Josh, another player who changed position this season and seemed to have adapted really well. Fantastic season from Josh, and I think he deserves to be in the team this season. Cam, it's between 2 players, Craig and Marcel. Repsy also had a great season, but I think Craig and Marcel are the ones vying for this position. I'm going to give it to Craig. I wouldn't say it's really biased in my opinion. I think Craig played a few matches less, but still managed to get more goals and more assists, and therefore a deserved place in the team this season. Strikers, I think Yash deserves a mention. 80 had one of his best seasons in my opinion, really good this season. But again, have to go towards the Zamalek team who performed better than anyone else, and it's hard to ignore JP and Lake. Hard to separate them, but for me, I prefer a striker who can both score and assist really frequently, and for that reason, I think I'll give it to Lake, but huge credit to JP for the season he had, and he had every right to be in the team this season as well if he is going to be picked in that. And then the last spot to go alongside Lake, between myself, AD,
Toshi, you're free to comment
and
on anything he says.
JP, and Yash,
I want to listen to
difficult
Dusty's comments. I haven't heard this.
choose between them. But I'll back myself for the reason that I changed position, played left wing, and managed to come through with similar numbers to what I usually do. I would have liked to have gotten more numbers, but it was difficult because certain teams didn't pitch against us, and there was games where my competitors were really racking up lots and lots of goals and assists in games that I wasn't allowed to. So yeah, that's my team this season. I think everyone is solid performers, and
I like reading the comments.
Well done to all those mentioned.
How are you, gents? Sorry about that. Lots of technical difficulties. Do you have my team here? Oh, we have my team. Wow. What a team. I forgot about this, actually. All right. Let me just start. In goal, the best keeper in the league by a mile, country mile. Wow. Ash. Saved us. Saved me on one too many occasions. What a guy. At the back, got Tweaky. Wow. I can't really comment on him. He wins that ball so much. That's what I say about Tweaky. Just everything you need. Everything you need.
Does he sound like that old guy? I don't know if you guys know that meme of that guy that the interview, and then he has to talk about Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and then he says he wins that ball so much, and then he starts crying.
What's that? Then next to Tweaky is my CCB BBL Benny or Umpa, you know. Wow, that guy. He's that guy. I remember when he first came to Zam, I was questioning him, but I have to say throughout the seasons, the second season I played with him, it's gone so much better. Also, such a nice gent. Can't say anything wrong about Benny. And then next to Benny, I am a shameless bastard, and I did put myself because you know, I tell you that it's what I live for. It's what I live for. You know, getting these team of the weeks, team of the seasons. Just I had to put myself. Then sorry, my wingers. Of course, it's very Zama biased. I've got Steph and Darth. Everything you want in wingers, up and down, good defensively, can score a goal. Steph, always there for that extra, man. Great guys, that's all. Then my midfield too. Wait, so I need to see my team here. I've been, yes, yeah, Mr. Unlucky Gents himself, Mr. Super Smurf. That guy made me feel. That guy made me feel so much better every time I missed the tackle. You know, every time. Unlucky. Keep going. What a nice guy. Underrated season, man. He also wins that ball, keeps the game ticking. And then next to him I have Andy. I think Andy was great this season, especially when he played against us. Always sending those line breaking passes, even has those long balls in them. Just a great center with as well. And then my front three. As you can see, I don't have a cam. I had to include all three of these strikers. I just thought I couldn't leave any of them out. And the cams. I was kind of disappointed this season. I can't lie, but obviously myself, fantastic for us. We only dropped points in one match, so can't complain. But just the numbers, JP, Lake, Justy were putting out, always there every match, especially Lake and JP in the big matches, always there. Wow, can't say anything wrong. And Justy, I could talk about him all day. We know the story of Justy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just didn't decide to put a cam in. That's all.
Yeah, rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. I mean, that was a great team. Thank you for joining us, Brother Tos. So for those of you, actually all of you should know him. He needs no introduction. He may look like a boy who's part of a young band somewhere, but he needs no introduction. A Greek freak himself, Brother Tos. His name speaks for himself. His name speaks for itself because it's in every team of the week, in every TOTS, in every pods. So, because I couldn't give you an introduction while we were going through that community TOTS, I needed to give it to you now, because rightfully so. You deserve that, my G. Really do. What a season you guys put in. And congratulations to you gents again. You're just taking captaincy now as well, and the team still being as strong as they are. Wonderful work.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
What you mean? Who would have thought? You think any of us second guessed that?
Some of the commenters, you know, and I like reading the comments. It's funny, you know, just seeing what they're saying.
Yeah, you. With that being said, as we have Brother Toss here as well, let's get into the moment that he has tagged me for I don't know how many weeks, but he's been atting me non-stop. Now that I know how you look, I can find you next time. But let's get into TOTS Premiership. Brother Production already has it ready. Look at that. Brother Production.
Of course he has it. Man is working overtime.
Overtime. We appreciate you, Brother Production. At goalkeeper, who appeared on I think it was every single person's community.
Every single person's team of the season, except one. And that is one bias.
J. Cole said, love yours.
No, when J. Cole said, no. When J. Cole said love yours, he didn't say put all of your players in team of the season because you think you can. If Ash did better than Lamar, then Ash should be in everyone's team of the season. Yes, it should be a bias, but how is Lamar in over Ash? Make it make sense. How is no disrespect, no? But how is Kratos in over Christos? How is Kratos in over Benny? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. But anyway, we move on to the actual team of the season, and we leave the bias footing behind. But that was one crazy community thoughts, but I can't lie. I had to get it out.
Anyway, moving on to the Premiership. At goalkeeper, Azvir Harilal. Mr. Ash himself from the mighty Zamalek. Brother Toss, you know what? You read this out, actually. Since you are
I was read it out. Wow.
And
I need too many.
One is yours. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'll start from the beginning. Okay, starting in goal, we've got the best keeper in the league, Ash Veer. Wow, what a guy. Next to him, we got the back three. We got, obviously, Chiamo Levola, got Tweaky. Then we got myself. Wow.
Oh, what a player. What a player.
And another fantastic player.
Can you say your surname while you yell? Like,
no, it's Angelopoulos.
Yeah,
not that hard.
Rolling.
Not that hard. Then we've got I even read Benny's full name. It's Umpa Mukumela.
Sisa.
Umpa, not Umpa, or however you've been saying it.
Umpa.
Yeah.
There we go.
Christos, I've okay, no, but you can't butcher anyone's name now. But go ahead. If you butcher anyone's name, the chat can laugh you out.
Alright, then we've got Stefan Klaassen on the right mid. Obviously he's there. Fantastic season, as always. I feel like he's there every season. Then we've got Prashen Sukraj on the left mid. My boy Darth Mayhem, my KZN, my fellow KZN person. Another great season from him. And then we've got Keanu Santos and Caden King as our two centre mids. Obviously, Keanu, best player in that Evo Lords team. I think one of the only better players in that team. Just saying. And then I'm happy there's a traumatic mention here. Caden, funny guy as well. Obviously, fantastic season from him. Unfortunately, Trill decided to stop playing like a week into the season, so we didn't really get to see them at their best. But obviously, Trill, top team, top player. And then the cam, Marcel Lawrence, another great player. Didn't get into my team of the season, but he had a great season. You know, it's his first season back on New Gen, and he's dropped the TOTS. They can't say anything to myself. They can't say anything to you, man. And then the front two, we've got Lake. Great season as well. I was very impressed by him throughout the season. At the start, I was kind of pissed at him, but throughout the season, he dropped his nonchalant gimmick. Turned out to be a fantastic player.
I mean, he's a great striker as well. Like, for as much as he gets, he was getting like slack, I think, last season in the New Gen group, and I think I said it in one of the team of the weeks, if not a few, that you can give him all the slack that you want. It doesn't excuse the fact that man is a good striker, but a very good one.
I was one of them giving him slack. I was one of them. And then next to him, Mr. Inevitable himself, Justin Cruel. Obviously, great season, top GA, always there. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can
I can't see the stats. You can read out the stats there. I can't see.
Let's go ahead.
For brother Justin Cruel, congratulations, my G. One of, if not the best strikers in SAPL history. 34 appearances, 79 goals, 34 assists, an average of 9.1, man of the matches 13, and a player rating average of 345. Congratulations to everyone that made TOTS for SL Premiership. Congratulations to brother Justin for making TOTS as usual. Well, you know, he's made it a few times. A few times he's missed it as well, but he's always in the conversation and he never leaves it. When it comes to the best strikers, as you've seen even in the community TOTS as well, Justin is in every single team, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. That brother has been cooking, man. Has been cooking strong. So, thank you, gents, for joining us, being with us, sticking with us. Josh's long ass voice note talking about teams. But maybe you should give you the listen after that. He may have been speaking for a long time, but he said some things, man, where he broke down why he picked who he picked, and I guess it's football manager shit, but you know, you gotta respect it. Or maybe I'm just being a nice guy. Who knows? I've kind of grown to like Josh a bit. He irritates me a bit, but I kind of grown to like it. But yeah, man, that of course has been your TOTS. We've went through everything and everyone. Congratulations on the gens from old gen all the way up to New Gen Premiership. A small announcement also on my side while I have all of you here. This will be my final stream. I'm going into retirement. My time has come to an end. It's time for me to join Dusty on green fields, sitting like Charles Leclerc did at Zandvoort. But I have no doubt, of course, that with me or without me, the gents will still continue to deliver. The show must go on no matter what. So I thank each and every one of you for always giving me support. You, brother Toss, thank you for always adding me in the group. It used to keep me on my toes. We'd push the graphics and decide when we...
I'm a loyal subscriber to the streamers, you know. I'm always there. Even when I'm not there.
Yeah, man, but you know, thank you to everyone that always shows up and comes and supports as well. Thank you guys for the compliments, because there's a lot of gents who give us compliments in the back. I appreciate it all. I love all of it all, and I'll really miss doing this, for you guys, or if not with you guys. But who knows? Maybe I'll show up now and then. Maybe I'll pop up just to say hey. But yeah, Brother Toss, anything you would like to say in closing?
What could I say? I've got nothing to say. Just next season, we'll be here again. Same thing, same situation. We will be there next FIFA.
Give us your season 30 prediction. Season 30
What did you
prediction. Let's go. Season 30
My
prediction. Let's go. Yes.
What's your prediction? Like the top 4? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Top 4, top 5.
I can't even name it. We're gonna finish first. Summer. I'll never say we're not gonna win the league. Orders right behind us as usual. Cyber, they'll be close. Cyber and Tro will also be around there. I think those are my top 4 always.
Okay.
None of these other random teams. I'm trying to Tro disrespect. It used to be. I used to make fun of Tro, but now everyone does. So now I can't take it.
Hey man, guys must respect Trill. Trill has been up there for long. Like they've been competing in the Prem at the top flight for a very long time. Losing players, players coming in.
He's always got a plan.
Nate has always got a plan to do something, and I guess even bringing in Iggy as well. A lot of gents always return back home to Trill, and I'm sure there's a reason for that. Those ones really know what to cook. So no mention of Apex and Evo.
Evo could get a mention, but I mean, I've told Keanu, you only has like 4 players for friendlies every night, so I don't know how they're gonna practice. Apex, nah.
I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, thank you, Brother Toss, for your time. Thank you for being here and coming through, not being scared to show your face, as a lot of the people in the community are, because now they can put a face to a big mouth. But other gents to just be hide behind it. But Brother Toss, you came through, showed your face, came and you spoke. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you giving us this opportunity as well to speak to, and I'm not trying to gas you up, one of the best CBs in the league, no doubt. Stats don't lie. But even though you do look
lie.
at one,
Stats lie. They do lie.
They do lie on occasion, I guess. And Brother Keaton, my brother. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, man. Brother Keaton, anything from you in closing, Najee?
From my side, I was gonna say I'm gonna retire as well, but I'm not gonna retire. You're gonna see my face on a daily basis, whether I'm doing TikToks, whether I'm doing the podcast. You will be seeing my face a lot. Yes, I'm going to be running without Mr. Dames as my partner, but I won't be running around. There will be someone or some people who will be joining me, and I'll introduce them slowly but surely as we do more podcasts. They will be introduced just before we start with season 30. So from my side, thank you for everyone for supporting us. Thank you for always popping in, leaving your comments, bantering with us, making jokes with us, taking our unserious moments, and just being here. Right? Yes, I do look like someone that is going out to party, but I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, it's been a great stream. We've been at it for almost an hour and a half. And for those of you that stayed for that whole hour and a half, we want to say thank you for the support. Thank you for taking your time and coming to watch us do this stream. Like I said, the biggest stream in every season. Always getting the top views, always getting top comments. And without the gents in the background, the admins, the content, the graphics people, production, Mr. Production guy in the background, wouldn't have been able to do this without all of you guys. So thank you very much. And that is me out for this season. As I am retiring from Old Gen, I'm never going to play that again. But I am going to be on the podcast every single week.
Yeah, no, but thank you, gents. I see your comments as well. Thank you for all of the love as well. I will miss you guys. Maybe now and then, Kieran and the production team will bring me on as a guest.
Yes.
A guest in there. But yeah, man, it's been great. When we started this, as Denzel would say, brick by brick. it's been amazing. It's been fun. It's nice to. I'm not really much of a talker, but at least the podcast has allowed me to sort of do that, and I'm glad that you gents enjoy it and you gents have fun, the same amount of fun that we have. And of course, I wouldn't be here without, of course, Dustin. Who's the founder? If I won't say one of the founders, he's the founder. He's the one who brought me and Kieran along as well, and the rest is history. So, while I have my brother Kieran here as well, I'd like to say thank you, my G. Thank you for being
always
being my partner in crime for all of the last talking and the mispronouncing of shit. So doing it together with our chest. It's been amazing. Thank you for always bringing the energy as well. But yeah, gents, like Kieran said, without all of you, this would not be possible. And you gents have really made this something special, I guess, at least for us who have been doing it. So thank you very much. And thank you for your time. Have a good week. Have a good leave before FC 26 drops. And it's time for grind. Sleeping and not seeing your throw, whatever it is. No, you see, I will not hit a freestyle. I can't rap. I've been Big Dames. He's been the dog.
Me being Big Don.
Yes. Got the production in the background as well. Peace, love, and positivity. Until I, at least, see you again. Peace.